Crazy Hungarian Joe here. Happy Sunday. I was going to do a video yesterday, but up here in the Nodak area, we had over 70-mile-an-hour winds. You know, it's all flat up here. We don't really have anything exciting like mountains or trees. We have a lot of trees. But yeah, it was really windy yesterday, and in the garage here, I couldn't even, felt like the garage door was going to go crazy on me. I got a quick little haul here to show you guys. I got a couple other things that were kind of fun that I found. I got some new books, and I also got my little package from the $2 claim sale that Cheap Comic Collector has, Rob, on Saturdays. I'm usually on there getting stuff. It's even just fun looking at the comics and seeing what all the stuff that he's got. A lot of people show up there. It's a really good time. So Cheap Comic Collector, about 11:45 Central, 12:45 Eastern, I believe, on Saturday mornings after Comic Book Memories, Dr. Silver Age. But yeah, so I got a short little haul from him. I'm going to break that haul up. But I got a couple new comics this week. Finished off the Absolute Power #4. Finished this story up. Really, I like how it ended because it really brought into what's going to be happening here. And if you do the DC Connect, so it really led into, boom, Justice League Unlimited, which I'm very excited for. I'm trying to get away from the newer comics, modern comics, because you get hundreds of dollars a week on that stuff, and I can't do that. So yeah, the story ended. Waller got what she deserved. Everything, worked out in the end for our DC superheroes. But the last page there with the announcement of the Justice League Unlimited, it was really cool. As a fanboy, a Justice League of America fan, it was awesome. So I picked that up. Absolute Power #4, got that series. And like I mentioned earlier, the DC Connect, what did I do with it? Since my little issue that I had a couple weeks ago, this week I've missed out on quite a few of your guys' videos. Higgy Pops, I just been kind of out of it this week. But I did my video on Friday night. You should check that out. My Raiders Lost Ark collection. That was pretty exciting. All right. Anyway, DC Connect. It's free. I get it at our local comic book shop. Kind of lets you know what's going on that month, during the month of, this is November already, but yeah, Justice League Unlimited. Very excited for that. But yeah, if you ever see these hanging out at your local comic shop, they are free. Also, what's free, and I usually collect these, I don't know why, but I got a whole stack of these, are the previews. These previews are really cool. They're thick, but they let you know the comics, anime that's coming out, action figures, board games. Ooh, look at that Vader. Return of the Jedi Vader, Captain America up there. We got some spawnage. Yeah, it's really interesting, and these are free too. So if your local comic shop does have those out, grab them. They're good reads, good bathroom reads, as I like to call them. You're doing your business in the bathroom. And Absolute Power Task Force 7, issue 7. This ended. I have not read this yet, but I'm just showing you guys what I got here. This is direct right into the final issue there, so that'll be interesting to read. Boop, boop. That was an okay series. I liked that series a lot. On my Halloween special, I'm going to be doing it. I read Blood Hunt, Marvel, which was really good. It really set into some Doctor Doom, which is nice, Doctor Doom, man, you don't see him much, but man, he just messing stuff up. Record-breaking 350th issue. Todd McFarlane's Spawn. I'm thinking about starting to collect Spawn. I liked the animated show that HBO came out with Keith David as the voice of Spawn. Todd McFarlane over the years, he's kind of winded when he talks, but his interviews. But he's a hell of an artist. He did a lot of work with Marvel, some DC, did that Batman run, Batman Year 2, I believe, which I liked with the Reaper. That was pretty good. But anyway, here's Spawn 350th issue. This is one of the covers. There's a whole bunch of covers with this, but this is the one I grabbed. So that should be interesting. Look at that. That is really just a tormented dude. And of course, I had to get the Red Band Werewolf by Night issue number 2. I got the one shot that came out with Blood Hunt, and then I got issue 1. So here's issue 2. I'm gonna rip that open today and read it. Also, some stuff I found. Some autographs I found that I had meeting people, comic related, to Joe and Joy, Chris Claremont. That was an interesting day. It's just kind of a not for resale, direct edition. Just something that he'd be signing. There's the man there. You got to take a picture. You just got to. Great writer. Great writer. Yeah. So I got to get this back and board it up and all that happy stuff. Also, if you're fans of the Young Justice TV show at our local Comic-Con, Magicon here in beautiful city of Minot, North Dakota, my son and I met big Young Justice fans. We met Christopher Jones, and he signed one of his prints for us. I like that. You got the youngins, Connor Kent. You got, I believe that's Jason Todd. Or is that Damian? I can't remember. See? You got the Flash, Kid Flash, and then you got Nightwing. And yeah, it's really cool. Really cool. I like this. But Young Justice, I believe it's on HBO Max. You can watch that, or you can find cheap old DVDs of it. And there's an autograph there. Been meaning to get all these up on the wall. Dave DeVries. You know me. You know what I do for a living. Joker. Look at that. Let him sign that. I like the Jason Todd. It's got to be Jason Todd. Who else would torment the Robin as much as the Joker did? And the glare in the knife there, reflection. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And then, Open by Chance YouTube channel. There was a 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and I won. And the Captain America print, number 1,193 of 2,500. And this gentleman did pass away recently, in the last year or two. Oh, Mr. Tom Palmer. Wonderful artist. Look at this. There's his signature there. Look at that. Was that the Wrecking Crew? Oh. So I'd like to thank David and his lovely wife for having this and sending it to me. Open by Chance YouTube channel. It's based out of Georgia. Yeah, so that was kind of cool. I actually won something. But yeah, it's just that's something that I should have had this taken care of a while ago. So yeah, and look at this. You should have seen the boxes came in. It was crazy. But yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look how fancy that I broke the seal. First Team Press, Markham, Ontario, Canada. Captain America by Tom Palmer. Yeah. I like getting stuff like that. I have quite a few other autographs, but not comic related. A lot of Star Wars autographs from a lot of the actors that I've met, and a few other ones. Doug Bradley, Pinhead, Hellraiser movies. Yeah, but we'll get to that. That's another time. And then here are the comics I got from Cheap Comic Collector, Rob, on the $2 sale. Fantastic Four. As you noticed, I'm not really a big Marvel fan, but anything Bronze Age, any 40 centers, 50 centers, I'll collect anything. Issue 215, Blastar. We got that one. Issue 285, I'm finished. I can't be the Human Torch anymore. From the Secret Wars 2. It's another series I want to collect. I read it when I was younger. The Beyonder shows up, and I think that was really one of the first, well, the Crisis crossovers, but quite a few Secret Wars 2 crossovers. I got that. Finish off my Fantastic Fours I got. Issue 335. Kind of a cool little cover. I don't know. It's just the Fantastic Four. I'm a big group, JLA, Teen Titans, Fantastic Four, Avengers. I've never been able to get in the X-Men though. I don't know what my problem is. Got that. So those are some of my Marvels I got. I believe the rest of them. But I scored big time on my Flash run. Got issue 329. Got issue 330. Doo-doo, 332. Guest starring Green Lantern. Oh, that's another thing. Remember the old Green Lantern, Green Arrow? It's coming back, baby. I got to stop getting excited for these newer modern comics. Issue 333. Carmine Infantino. 334. The Scarlet Speedster. 341. Yeah, this really helped knock off the 300s. And 342. And newsstand copies, because you can never have enough Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 2. This was actually the first, back in the day, this was the first copy I got. I could never find issue number 1. It went so fast. There's about 10 places here in the area that had that sold the Crisis comics, and I found there are tons of these, but I couldn't find issue number 1. And issue number 11, those were the two I had a really hard time finding around here. I like this one. This was when the Joker and messing with Batman and Flash appears. And you're like, what the crap is going on, man? And I got an issue number 3. No facsimiles on these. And I I got about $2. $2. I want my $2. And he threw one in for me. I made a claim on it, but it was kind of smashed up a little bit. I got to start collecting this one again. I had them all. Here's the Star Wars Marvel, issue number 9, I believe. Yep. I have an action figure of the rabbit guy. I'm going to start collecting ROM Space Knight. Here's issue number 7. And to hit up on my The War of Jokes and Riddles, you know me and my Joker covers. Batman's got blood on his hands. DC Universe Rebirth. Lonely Place of Dying, part 1 of 5, issue 440, Batman. I like that storyline. That was a really good story. All-Star Squadron, issue 70, I believe, features the legendary Justice Society of America. He had a few of these yesterday on the claim sale and wasn't fast enough. That's kind of cool. We got some Huntress action there. Wildcats in there. And then Brave and Bold 154. Metamorpho the Element Man. Robert Patrick, I believe, did the voice of Metamorpho on the Justice League Unlimited cartoon when he was on there a couple of times. That's kind of cool. And issue 100, 60 center. 60 sensational superstars and the story it took 100 issues to tell. Showcase issue 100. Oh, yes. Got some Creeper. My boy Flash. Yep. Those are my comics. Also, I collect books. I love paperback books. Easy Comic Reader, Graphic Man. I love watching those guys as they always throw in all these books. I'm not too sure on, I believe this is a 1959 edition. George Orwell, 1984. It's a little crinkled up there, but whatever. Here's Mr. Orwell. Have you read this? Have you read this book? Eye opener. Yeah, that was kind of cool found that. Then Riverside Literature Series by Sir Walter Scott, 1903. Lady of the Lake. I love this story. I love it. But yeah, look at that. Now, I'm not sure, is this binding? Maybe someone could help me out with that. I'd rather ask, brings up conversation, than just go online and look. I don't know if that is something was common back then, that they had these on there. Houghton Mifflin Company. But yeah, Lady of the Lake. Great story. Look at that. Over 100 years old, this baby. It's got that book smell. I'm gonna have to gander into this. Also, some of you may know this or not, I've studied theater I don't want to sound like a pretentious dick. For the last 35 years, acting, theater. I've done a lot of stage plays. Did some TV movies, not a lot, but I found this 1939 by Mark Van Doren, the Shakespeare book. I like finding old Shakespeare. Um, I understand Shakespeare. I studied it. When I say it, because we don't know if he wrote that stuff. It was mostly the actors. 34 chapters of critical and interpretive comment on each of Shakespeare's plays. So it's not an actual book of the plays of his works, but it's just kind of tells a story of Henry V, Part 2. Honor. What is honor? False stuff. Anyway, so I got that too. So that was kind of fun. So yeah, I had a nice little haul this week. Previews, DC Connect. If you're at your local comic shop, find those, and they're free, and they're good to, like I said, bathroom reads. But watch my Friday night. I did my Raiders Lost Ark collection. If you could please watch that. It's a little long, but hopefully my energetic personality just makes the time go by. But I had a couple of interesting comments on it. Yeah, that was fun. It's kind of a passion of mine, indie. Okay, so it's Sunday. You guys have yourself a great week. I got to go finish watching the Vikings-Jets game because they're over in early game because they're over in Britain, London. Not really a Vikings fan, but when you're from a state that doesn't have any professional sports, you have to hit the closest to, which is Minneapolis. Now, when I lived in Missouri, I used to be a substitute teacher in Columbia, Missouri, years ago, and was a big Chiefs fan. Still, I'm a Chiefs fan, but all right. So anyway, you guys have yourself a great week. Be careful out there. Be safe. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much.